As the dragon slowly fades into the clouds, you notice that there is a figure standing right next to you that you have not seen before. A humanoid with big, wide wings, looking similar-ish to Zoe, with her sky blue skin, some clouds here and there. Standing next to you, looking out in the direction of the dragon.
I'm sorry I haven't seen you before.
Oh, I was not aware there was someone else here. I'm Steph.
Snowcat. Snowcat like bones.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Indeed. Were you with one of them?
Mm. Yeah, Emrys. You?
Calliope, Zoe, and Lorne.
Hmm. I don't know how to feel now.
Me neither. Snow reaches down into the snow and makes a big snowball and chucks it at her.
She tries to block it, but it goes through into her face immediately. Uh, Giggles and does the same. Makes it very small snowball. It does not even hit.
He tries to jump into it so that it hits them.
My aim is terrible.
I'm a very big target.
But what I can do, she steps 2 steps back and wafts with her wings to blow up a bunch of snow and just pushes it against you.
And they just let the snow like barrel into them. And there's a moment where the snow just full barrels into Snow's fur and fluff. And they laugh and then do a big floof shake. Um, and there's a little bit of tears in the eyes and another glance towards the dragon and a deep breath.
Hmm. I needed that.
Me too. Shall we go back inside?
Yeah. And Steph also takes a last look toward the where the dragon was a moment ago. Nods, takes a deep breath, and then turns and walks with you into the cavern.
What brought you to the cavern? I
Oh,
assume you don't live here or
do I look like I
exist
live here?
here. You don't look like you live here.
I don't. I don't. We were here for the temple at the end, actually.
There's a temple.
Yeah,
To who?
the matron of crystals.
Oh,
Did you not see it? Oh, I guess
no.
there. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I,
They were kind
eh,
of, rubble and stones. Yeah.
yeah. I didn't make it to the rubble and stones phase, actually.
Oh,
It's a bit of an ogre in the way.
Oh, the ice ogre. Yeah, we kind of snuck past that one.
That would have been, I did not recommend that. I should have recommended that.
Mm, yeah. I guess not everyone has silence spells handy, though.
No.
Did you not know what you were expecting in here?
No.
Hmm.
You did.
Well, not everything, but it's not my first cavern. Um.
It was our first.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
We should have teamed up. When did you get here?
Not that long ago. A few hours, maybe.
Strange.
Hmm.
What? Why were you coming to the temple?
Uh, I guess it's a long story. And she like blushes a little bit. My friend. Who am I kidding? The girl I'm in love with
Hmm.
was I don't know. We met uh in a temple of the matron. Uh, we were planning to be here together with her sister, Amorous, and then points towards the outside. Uh, we were planning to be here together. This was supposed to be the moment we tell her. Obviously didn't happen. Cause well, she kind of got her dream job offered, and I told her to take it. Oh, and that will be fine.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hindsight, probably shouldn't have said that.
Well, I've said a lot of things that made a lot of promises that I'm not going to get to keep. So
Mm.
these things happen.
Yeah, I suppose they do. And she walks over to one of the smaller glowing crystals on the floor and picks it up. Turns it in her hand and drops it again. They are really beautiful.
Mm, they are. When we first got here, we covered my calliope in the crystal so she glowed.
Oh, handy. Very
made
handy.
made her sparkle. Beautiful.
That's cute.
Mhm.
That's a very
Yeah.
sweet idea. I think Emrys would have hated me for that.
Not the glowing type.
The glowing type of from within, very fiery. Yeah. I think her
Yeah.
sister is more of the shiny type.
Mm,
Mm.
well, we were here to collect crystals so we can. There's a group doing some work on trying to cross between. Are you aware of the emerald?
The what?
Ah, never mind. Anyway, we were here to collect crystals,
Mm.
harvest them. So, and you can tell this particular cavern, there aren't that many of them left. Lots of the dust, though. So
Mm.
we were able to grab some of these pickaxes, cover Calliope in some dust, and get some light and sparkle and move through.
Speaking of moving through, why is there more holes in the floor than I remember? Did you do that?
Oh, in this area over here? Oh,
Yeah, up
no.
there.
I I did not do that. I am not taking responsibility for this. Um, I okay. This floor is more fragile than it looks.
I wouldn't know, I just flew through.
Did you carry your other person?
Yeah.
Oh, you two were much more prepared. It's actually quite slippery.
Oh,
Um, and did you encounter those glowing things,
the children?
children?
Mhm. Well, memories, but yes.
Well, one of our party members is very curious about a lot
Mm.
of things, and he might have spotted the glowing things down in one of these, and tossed a torch down and then tried to go down and then fell down and then
Oh,
um came back up and slipped and then went down, and then we tried to get more of the crystals that were here, and when we tried to harvest it then the floor collapsed underneath it, and then when we walked in the wrong pattern then the floor it was
sounds messy.
and then spells were cast in order to try to make things
Mm.
better. But then it was it was a whole entire, have you ever trained young adventurers, scouts? Have you ever,
Not specifically. In a religious sense, yes.
those days when you just kind of question your
Oh,
choice?
yeah. Yeah.
So eventually we tied everybody together
Uh-huh. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
so that you could just keep a leash
Mm-hmm. I
on
see.
everyone.
Yeah. I
It
understand.
was one of those days.
Mm-hmm.
When they started calling me Papa Snow, I it was just one of those days. So there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot more holes in the floor here than there were. You passed right before. Did you notice the dead bodies under some of these boulders?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that didn't sound very concerned, did it? Um, I expected them to be here. There were, other people, I suppose, looking for the temple.
The things we were uninformed about.
Well, it's possible that not everyone is aware what's happening in here. Why would they be?
What is happening in here?
Well, according to my notes, that are my only source of information, and my girlfriend, who talks a lot sometimes. um, the temple in the back, uh, behind the ice ogre. Well, where he formerly was, I suppose. Uh, well, we didn't even know that that one had a portal with, creatures crawling out of it. Uh, and oh, memories. The small like things. They're not actually children, I think.
How are these memories getting caught?
It's not like they're getting caught. There's plenty of stories about the Children of Light uh, in the writings of the matron. Um, some say that she was one of them in the beginning, walking between worlds until she realized that there was no space for her, and then she made space for her and people like her. That pink place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the whole thing about forgetting things. Well, sometimes memories get stuck. Um, and the crystals are like little memory shards or vessels. And sometimes you get stuck. They didn't seem unhappy about it though.
The memories don't seem unhappy about it, or
Yeah, I can't talk to crystals.
oh, right. At this point, where are they in the walk of the cavern?
I think they slowly made it through the very holy, holy room, uh, and would be slowly approaching the next chamber with a lot of
The ogre.
missing big crystals and a very big ice ogre body lying around.
Snow is trying to kind of grasp this concept of memory shards, the gloaming being something created by the matron of crystals, and also approaching the location of his death. And so they are getting a little bit more quiet as the two of them get closer to this next room.
Steph stops walking, takes a last look at her notebook, and then notices that Snowcat has become quieter. Looks up, looks down at the notebook, puts it away, and then notices the ice ogre on the floor. Uh, and the body that's next to it. Oh, huh. And Steph walks up towards the ice ogre and walks in between your view for a moment and the place that you know you died at is empty once you see it again. As she approaches the ice ogre and like looks at it a bit closer. I'm sorry, this must be weird.
Yes,
I understand.
yes, that's okay. Death is not something we are afraid of in my people. And when you come to it, you never know how it will affect you.
Hmm. I suppose we're similar in that way as well. Once you die, you enter her realm. You can't be ever closer to her, so it's an honor. Especially when you die protecting someone. How did these vines get here? And she like walks around the ice ogre and leans down, touching the ground in front of her.
Snow kind of pads over and looks at them. And those are, they're almost roots of a, those look like my favorite berry bush. Um, uh, and and he looks at them and checks to see like where they're going, and the roots kind of travel along and Snow follows the vining roots across the room from one pile of blood to another pool of blood. And Snow goes, kind of runs back and forth on all fours between the two locations. The battle was awful. I encouraged them to just take on the ogre, that we wouldn't be able to sneak past it. It was that we were strong enough, and that we would be able to do it. I thought that we would be able to do it. And and encourage them to just take it on. And I tried to bait it to aim at me, and tried to hide them, and it wasn't enough. The ogre was vicious, and our armor did nothing against it. We were completely outmatched, and it seemed like everything we tried to do against it wasn't enough. Our attacks weren't hitting. Lorne's spells were missing. Everything we tried was failing, and when it hit us, it just went straight past every defense we had. Calliope was shattered, and I went down so low, so fast. I couldn't even see Lorne and Zoe across the room. I didn't even know how they were doing. I knew Lorne had my rune ward. I knew that he could stay up better, but I didn't know how they were doing. I took the last hit that I could take. I saw Calliope was down, and I reached for her, and with the last of everything I had, I just asked for this world that has been so good to take care of her, to bring her back to the sun, back to light, back to joy, back to flight and delight. And Snow looks at the spot where they died and sees in this pool where these rooty vines clearly were where Calliope was. But it looks like nature was so good. And they run and follow them across the room.
Steph follows.
Calliope wasn't the only one gone. And they kind of move over on the rocks down against the edge in the shadows where they couldn't have seen. Zoe was also down. Zoe was down. And there's where Zoe's blood soaked into the ground. The roots and the vines have grown up. And even in the hours that have transpired since the death, there is a small berry bush that is now growing in that quiet little niche up against the wall. And Snow just crouches there and stares. With a back towards the giant ogre. But how did the ogre go down?
That might have been my doing.
What?
There was so much happening. But after I died, an old friend, she told me that, well, someone needed my help. And of course, I didn't ask questions. I ran out through the wall. I don't know. But I ended up here. And she like walks over, positioning herself at an angle, holds up her hand, looks at her hand. I don't know how, but there was something left that I could give. I'm not sure how, but I remember, and then walks over to the ice ogre and touches the slightly scorched, icy glowing mark that runs through the torso, touches it ever so slightly. I did that, I think. It's not
Thank
very
you.
vivid. I... You're welcome, I suppose. Hmm. And then wipes her hands on her coat.
Snow walks over to Steph and they stand next to you. Thank you for keeping them safe. Lorne on his own. Oh boy. And like tips their head back and sees a scorch mark on the ceiling. Lorne on his own would have brought the entire ceiling down on all of them.
Oh,
Oh dear.
well, good that didn't happen.
How did Steph, how did you die?
Um, there were so many um creatures. There were I was trying to hold them off at the portal. Ambrose was in the back protecting the children. Um I was trying to hold them off so she could well, so she wouldn't get overwhelmed, but so many and they every time one was down they kept coming. I couldn't hold it anymore. Um Emrys came running up. I begged her to leave, but she, of course, wouldn't because she's fucking stubborn. uh, but there was a little bit left in me after I felt like I exploded with magic. I pushed her out of the room into the hallway. I heard rubble falling. That's it. Then she appeared already. It was so fast. But it's a beautiful temple.
I'd love to see it.
Oh well, we can. Let's see. And she just
Wow.
continues walking into the next room. And further, where clearly your group has cleared up rubble. And as she slightly, like, tries to squish through the hole, you can see that her wings should not have fit through that hole. But they go through like nothing. You come out on the other side. A vast temple. Old. Fallen in places. Snow everywhere. But quiet. But stunning.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a lovely place to be.
It is. Hmm.
Snow reaches down and trying to do so surreptitiously and without Steph noticing, starts to.
Dev's just staring. I can hear you crunching snow behind me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What? And takes
This
off
time,
running. Can't catch me!
this time she dodges and then pushes up from the floor, clearing up a bunch of snow around her, and just catches up with you immediately above you, as a few small tidbits of snow fall onto you from above, and she lands in front of you into a roll. The full wings full of snow, whips around, pushes you back with a bit of wind, stands in front of you. Got ya!
No, does it backwards somersault while grabbing up some snow. And then comes up and tries to pummel again.
As this beautiful scenery of two children playing in the snow continues, we slowly zoom out, watching the two figures of light slowly grow smaller and smaller, continuing to play in the snow.